Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of Clean Voice, where we share with you the stories and businesses of those taking the lead in cleaning in your local community. And we're here in Capistrano Beach, California at local janitorial supply and vacuum with Scott Karns. How you doing, Scott?
Doing good. All right. Good day today.
Yeah.
Weather's beautiful out here.
Beautiful in Capistrano Beach, California. Absolutely.
Yep. Surf's up. Yep.
Yeah. You're gonna be hitting the waves later.
I wish. Too much work.
Yeah, exactly. So, why don't you share with our audience today a little bit about yourself, Scott?
Well, I've been in the cleaning business since a kid. My grandpa started back in the day, and I'm about probably the 40s, selling Fuller brush. My dad started his own in the 1980s and his own janitorial supply, and I started working for my dad. It was about 1996, straight out of high school for my dad in Upland, and we progressed and moved down here and opened up a store down here, and that's where we are today for the last 22 years.
22 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And you've also had some experience in professional cleaning in addition to being a janitorial supply store, right?
Right.
Can you maybe share with our audience a little bit about your experience there?
Well, my dad one time had a opportunity to do Bloomingdale's, a grand opening for the flooring up in Beverly Hills, and it turned out to be a 24-hour job of doing a huge amount of flooring, stripping and laying floor finish with about 4 guys, and worked about 24 hours straight, and it was a job that I'll never forget.
So for everybody at home, for your malls to look as beautiful as they do, it's professionals like Scott and his team that takes care of floors like that, professional cleaners, and they'll strip and wax for 24 hours straight just so your malls look beautiful for you when you guys are shopping. So something to remember.
Yep.
In terms of challenges, Scott, we think about many challenges due to changes in the industry. Now,
Right.
What are some changes in the cleaning industry that you have noticed that have posed challenges to you and your business?
Well, the internet's one big challenge. Is different area of shopping. A lot of people get a lot of knowledge on the internet, which is either good or bad. Sometimes they get the wrong information, or think they know what kind of product to buy for the job, and it's really the wrong product, or the right type of vacuum, or it's. But I feel like the brick and mortar is still here, going to stay here. I think customers need to figure out the hands-on and get touch and feel and see the products in real life.
Yeah. And isn't that so important, especially during a time of a pandemic?
Oh,
where disinfection, sanitizing, cleaning, it's
was-
so on the minds of everybody in the community,
Right.
just not facilities. But could you maybe speak a little bit to that on how you're able to provide a community service during the pandemic?
Yeah, we were able to pull through and get the products in, the gloves, the hand sanitizer, the mask, the hospital-grade disinfectants that killed the virus, and the electrostatic sprayers, the misters, and really did really well. And unfortunately, in a bad time, a good time for the janitorial business. It was as my dad said, he's never seen anything like it. It was.
The late great Gary.
Yeah.
And we miss him. We miss
Yeah.
Gary. So if you ever want to soup up your disinfection and cleaning game, local janitorial supply and vacuum, that's a place to be.
Yeah, we got it.
So in terms of overcoming some of those challenges, you mentioned internet sales, everything digitizing now.
Right.
The brick and mortar, everyone thought the brick and mortar was done. So how
Right.
have you been able to kind of overcome that challenge for these past couple of years?
Just customer service, and taking care of the customer the correct way, and giving them truthful and honest opinions about their vacuums for repair, to what should they purchase, or for stone care to floor care, or from disinfecting what they need and don't need, and really being there for them,
Right.
and a lot of repeat customers because of that.
Yeah. Attention to service. And we're here at their business, so they're doing business right now. The phone is ringing, so don't mind the ringing, guys. But that's very informative because it's all about that customer service. So it's not always about convenience, but more about that personal attention. Would you
Right.
say? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. We get a lot of customers speak about that. Yep.
Right. So how long have you been at this location now?
Well, 22 years. Yeah. We're down the street for about 3 or 4 years, and then we bought this property in 1999,
Right.
and we've been here since, and have changed the store many of times, and but it's going great.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So if you could impart some advice to, let's say, some people that are coming from the professional cleaning background that want to get into janitorial supply,
Right.
What would you recommend for them?
Well, one thing we did, we focused a lot on quality, high-end vacuums. Not high-end and cheesy, not in bells and whistles, but high-end as in longevity and productivity and warranty. And we focused really high on the right vacuums for the customer, and I would say that'd be one good focus. And same with the floor care equipment wise, floor machines to auto scrubbers. Yeah,
Right.
would just focus on good quality ones.
Yeah.
Price is price. But that's disposable products.
Yeah.
I'd rather go with quality than quantity. So
Exactly.
that's where we focus on.
Right. So less commodity,
Yeah.
more quality, education, personal
Right.
attention, and longevity.
Right.
So there it is. The 5 points to success in janitorial supply, especially during a global pandemic. So really, local janitorial supply and vacuum, has been a cornerstone in the Capistrano Beach community, and they continue to take the lead in janitorial supply and in all of the cleaning needs that this community has. So definitely check them out if you're in the area. We appreciate our friend Scott taking time out of his busy day here, working at his business location. So we appreciate him. So if you enjoyed this content, give us a like and a follow, and we'll see you next time.